Hey YouTube, hey Beyond the Gates fans, more and more characters now are becoming suspicious of Hayley and all of her shenanigans, so let's get into it. What is next in this compelling story of lies and deception? Is Hayley ever going to get caught for all the bad things that she's doing? Let's find out what the spoilers are telling us. So we saw Chelsea and Madison notice that Hayley was having a very intense conversation with Sammy, the man, of course, who helped Hayley that day when she had her miscarriage. Of course, Hayley was, of course, faking that miscarriage, and Sammy, of course, is actually Randy, Hayley's cousin, and they're both partners in crime. Hayley and Randy are conspiring against Bill, all to get money, and Bill has no idea that his wife, Hayley, who, of course, he wants to have a baby with, has been deceiving him this whole time and doing very bad things. We know with his tea and all of that. Hayley, of course, planned this whole con from the start. The entire marriage is a sham, but Bill has no idea. Hayley is a con artist, a dangerous one, and she's been targeting Bill from the beginning. But characters now are starting to notice some strange things, and Bill is starting to notice some strange things as well. And we know Tomas has his suspicions as to why Hayley delivered those legal documents in person to Lynette. And of course, Hayley and Lynette, of course, they faked an assault on Hayley to make it look like Hayley was attacked, all to get Bill's attention back onto Hayley and away from his ex-wife Danny. Okay, so Hayley's going to all of these lengths to keep Bill focused on her, while Hayley, of course, is scheming against him. And Lynette is another con artist, and she's a former partner of Hayley's. Lynette, though, is taking full advantage of this situation for her own gain and basically trying to leverage favors from Hayley, or else Lynette is going to expose what she and Randy are doing, what Hayley and Randy are doing. So Lynette got Hayley then to convince Bill to get her a hotel suite, and now Hayley is getting Bill to call in a favor to get Lynette's charges dropped for Lynette's embezzlement case. And Bill was reluctant at first, but Hayley is using Bill's desire to have a baby to get Bill to do what Hayley wants. So, and of course, Lynette is kind of, basically blackmailing all of them, Hayley and Randy, okay? So they're all kind of in this together, and Hayley's trying to get out of this. He's trying to get Lynette's influence away from Lynette's influence. And so it's going to be interesting to see what Hayley does about Lynette and what happens there. And is Lynette going to expose Hayley at some point? Are they all three of them going to get caught? We'll have to find out. But now Chelsea and Madison, they witness this heated conversation between Hayley and Sammy. Of course, Sammy is actually Randy. And of course, Madison and Chelsea had some questions for Hayley. And Hayley came up with this cover story saying that she was trying to hire Sammy as a bodyguard because of course, Hayley's recent assault, which of course was faked. And so then they all go over to tell Bill, and then Bill is, asking Joey what's going on. Spoilers told us that Bill would seek out Joey to discuss Hayley and Sammy, and if there's something that Bill should know about Hayley and Sammy. Of course, Joey knows more than he's willing to tell Bill, but Joey also is trying to piece things together too. He doesn't quite know what Hayley and Randy are up to when it comes to Bill. But Lynette framed an innocent man for Hayley's assault, and then Joey gave this man money to leave town. So Joey knows more than Bill does, and he's not telling Bill a lot of things here that I'm sure Bill would love to know. And of course, we know that Joey has been doing some pretty unscrupulous things himself, some criminal things. Of course, it was Joey and Marcel who arranged Doug's demise. And spoilers for this week say that Joey has a special assignment for Marcel. So Joey's going to have a special assignment for Marcel. That sounds interesting. So we'll keep an eye on what that's going to be. But Vanessa has no idea that Joey is responsible for her husband's death. And of course, Vanessa and Joey are very close. but this is certainly a secret that Joey is going to want to make sure that Vanessa never finds out about. Joey is going to open up to Vanessa about his family this week, and soon Deanna will arrive, Vanessa's daughter, but she's not going to be happy with her mom, as we saw in the preview. But back to Hayley and Randy and how they're conspiring against Bill. Well, Lynette is part of this too because she can still expose them, so they're kind of forced to work with her. Hayley was able to get Bill to get Lynette's charges dropped, and there's a very interesting spoiler for this week that we might see today, and that's Mona is going to spot Randy and Lynette doing something unsanitary. Well, that sounds interesting, so stay tuned to see exactly what that's going to be. But more characters now are starting to notice Randy and Hayley and Lynette together at certain times and having conversations. It looks like something is going on between them, and characters are becoming suspicious. So is Hayley ever going to get caught? So far, she hasn't. So far, she's managed to fool pretty much everyone. But one idea is that if she gets caught and Hayley, say, becomes pregnant with Bill's baby, that maybe Hayley can use being pregnant to kind of get out of any type of situation if she's in some hot water. And also, could Hayley change her mind about all of this, about scheming against Bill? Maybe she'll end up wanting to be with Bill, and who knows, she could even start to develop real feelings for him. One thing's for sure, though, we can expect plenty of surprises in this story along the way. Hayley's getting away with it for now, but we have to assume eventually she's going to get caught. So stay tuned to see what happens next. We'll keep the updates coming on this exciting story. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Watch Beyond the Gates, CBS Daytime and Paramount Plus, and I'll see you in the next video.